Is your chainsaw not cutting quite like it used to? Sounds like it's time for a new chain. Chainsaws are amazing tools. There's nothing quite like them for making quick work of removing a tree in your yard, pruning branches, or cutting firewood for the winter. When you think about how fast a chainsaw cuts and the abuse that the chain takes, it's amazing that the chain stays sharp as long as it does. But like any blade, eventually the chain will become dull and will need to be sharpened or replaced. As the chain becomes dull, you will notice that the saw doesn't cut as fast. You will see the sawdust change from thin shavings to a powdery dust. Often you will notice smoke coming from the bar and chain while cutting. A single chain can easily cut down an entire tree or more, as long as the wood is clean and debris free. A single stone, nail, or the like will almost immediately dull a chain if struck. To avoid chain damage, care should be taken when cutting branches off a fallen tree, or when cutting shrubs to keep the chain from touching the ground. If a chain is run with too little tension, it may come free from the bar. This is a dangerous situation, and it usually leads to a damaged chain. When the chain leaves the bar, it usually damages the driver links. Those are the spurs on the inside of the chain that fit into the bar. Inspect the driver links for burrs. The burrs keep the chain from fitting into the bar and can lock up the chain so it can't rotate around the bar. Replacing a chainsaw chain is an easy repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll remove the side cover by removing the two nuts and loosening the tension screw. With the clutch cover removed, now I can remove the bar and the chain. Now I'll install the bar and the chain. On this saw, it's easiest to place the chain on the bar first, and then this whole assembly onto the saw. Now as I mount this, you want to make sure that you have the chain on the right direction. On the bottom part of the bar, the sharp side of the tooth should be pointing back towards the saw, otherwise it won't cut right. Now I can place the chain around the sprocket and then guide the bar onto the saw over the bar bolts. Like that. Once I have it in place on the saw, I'll go ahead and pull the bar forward as far as it'll go. Just like that. And now I can install the side cover. I place it over the bar bolts, and I'll adjust the adjustment screw until the pin on the side cover falls into the hole on the bar. This is easiest to do if you have a long screwdriver, but any screwdriver will work. And I'll just adjust it one way or another until it lines up with that hole in the bar. I'm applying a little sideward pressure so it'll snap into place when it finds that hole. Like that. Now that it's engaged in the bar, I'm going to turn it the opposite direction until it starts to put some tension on the chain. And now I'll go ahead and install the nuts. At this point, I'm just going to put the nuts on finger tight. Now we'll go ahead and tension the chain. To do that, I'll grab the tip of the bar and raise it up as high as it'll go. Then I can check the tension on the chain. Without pulling real hard, just a normal grasp, you want to grab the chain and lift it up. You want to be able to lift the chain, but no more than about the height of the driver links. So I'll just grab it, lift it up. Looks like it's still just a little bit loose. So I'll tighten the screw a little bit more. Check it again. That looks good. So now I'll go ahead and tighten down the bar nuts. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up